we got Student Freelance Hub up here. Let me just scroll to your 7. Here we go. There's no physical contact. Yeah, then I agree, low contact level, but just be a bit more practical. What is the service interaction, or how is your service delivered that it doesn't require any physical contact? So you will have virtual meetups, consultation. Um, as of the recording of this video, I didn't do a deep dive into your business and exactly what you offer. Just point being, you need to be practical as to justifying why you say like low contact beyond just saying less or no physical contact. Delivering service at arm's length, perfect, that's correct. Our business, I would rather say Student Freelance Hub, offers what services? Advice, career advice, whatever. Using online platforms like WhatsApp, Zoom, Teams, websites, and so on. And then yes, it's necessary for that. Then that's great. It's also, I think, the first group that mentions a time frame for your availability, so that's great. Service to students for 24/7. So that also means you will have after, well, not after hour service because you are 24/7. So this is perfect in your context. So 24/7. But what I want to see here is the duration of the service encounter. How long, typically on average, does a service encounter last? So if you have to create a profile, how long will it take for them to create a profile? Probably 10 minutes. Upload the information, probably, depending on the extent of the information needed, probably 30 minutes. For consultation for XYZ, how long would that take? So when you get to the test, either the information would be in there or you have to think for yourself and then just provide a period or the duration of the service encounter. Payment before service delivery. Okay, so I would just add that before students receive or can create a profile and use our advice, they need to pay upfront. That would be a good practical example. For 8.1, this is so cool. This is the first group, to be honest, that provided a detailed strategy, mission or vision. The top-notch freelance jobs and creating welcoming, empowering atmosphere. So now, even if I read this, I don't even have to read your entire biography or your your business profile, because this tells me exactly what I need to know. So this is great. You can also expand on this if you get to the test and you get stuck. Who, what, when, where, how, and then you interpret each of those. Organizational. Great. I want you to be practical. Easiest thing to do to get marks here is to draw an organizational structure. You did this in BMAN or just Google. So for your student freelance, you will have, say, the owner or owners. You will have the marketing person that will basically promote your services. You will have someone that is capable of training them or helping them with the profile CVs, and someone else, someone that does the administrative duties. Then that's it. You can literally just draw the structure and provide me with practical roles, and that would be good. Managerial. So management empowers employees to make decisions that enhance customer experience. But what? Management of student freelance empowers their profile creators, their web designers, their student counselors to make decisions to enhance the student's experience when they have a consultation or assistance with a profile. And then they get recognized and rewarded if they get feedback from students that is positive. So be a bit more practical there. What would be a typical leadership role for the context? Then knowledge and attitude. Customer-centric mindset, that makes sense. So just to expand on the application is that we at Student Freelance really fosters a student-centric mindset, keeping in mind their needs and the level of their journey where they are at this moment. And then an employee needs to have that mindset so that they ensure they are on the same mental level as the student they are consulting. And then, of course, great reference to empathy and then responsiveness, because they need to respond to specific queries. And yeah, committed to exceeding customer, so student or whoever your customer is, so be practical there. Yeah, so I don't want to see this and then wonder, okay, well, what does it have to do with your business? I need practical. So if I look at number one, this is excellent. I know exactly this is applied to your business. Activity 8.2, I'm just going to go ahead and open it. This is great. Also the first group to have this correct. Although you could have added your application here, I'm going to go ahead and read your answers from your, oh boy, I thought you would have that. So let's delve into that. You should be able to apply these, okay? So when you get to the test, we might ask you to draw this exact image. So you would need to know it is the business, which is the Student Freelance Hub, the employees, who exactly, the web developer, the student consultant, the administrative staff that handles appointments for students, employees that are relevant to you, who works for you. But practical examples, consumers would be students seeking advice to get employment so that they can, or those looking to update their CVs and need advice. What's your typical consumer? When we get to external marketing, Student Freelance Hub, what do they promote to consumers? What's the message? That's the main thing, the message. They promise to students that they will get all the help they need to create a profile on their journey to find employment, including CV development. So that's external marketing. Internal marketing would be Student Freelance Hub, so the manager or the owner would make sure their employees are actually capable of providing the service they promised. So they need to make sure they have the training, someone that's competent in designing CVs, someone that knows how to operate the system to accept and help students with profiles, and also those who are familiar with the industry, certain industries or specific industries or all industries, so that they can allocate their student consumer accordingly. And this leads us to interactive marketing. The student will ask you, what are my opportunities? This is what the qualifications, this is my history, this is what I have, this is what I'm looking to do. What can you suggest? That interactive marketing, because they came for a CV advice, they have a specific idea in mind. You need to be able to, as the employee, need to be able to help customers where the business needs to enable them through training. Please make sure you can apply that. For 8.3, regular training sessions, workshops, knowledge, remember, same thing. Address customer inquiries, effectively match students with suitable freelancers. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. Don't waste too much time typing all of that. Just give me an example where our employees need to be trained so that they know which industry a specific candidate belongs to, so that they can meet up with the correct, the suitable positions. Resolve any issues. So if they are struggling with creating a profile, your employees need to be trained through the systems and the updates to help students. So that practical examples, necessary support systems, necessary tools, resources. So again, this is not applied. Provide an example for me. So if we look at the customer relationship management system, have a WhatsApp line in place, have, say, just pretend this is a WhatsApp chat button or a chatbot, have that support system in place where if a customer has a question, there is a system for employees to help them immediately, and then obviously that would count as a communication channel. So just, if you have to watch this video a few times, if you need to ask additional questions, please make sure you know how to apply all of this.